Oh boy, we got more news and big updates on the Secret Service failure. And she still hasn't resigned and went to the gas station and got her cold Pepsi. Nope. Whoa, boy. This is not looking good, y'all. This is not looking good, man. And I agree with you guys, man. Could be a setup. Kid didn't act alone. Inside job. It just everything that's hitting the fan right now, boy. Boy, it does not look good. But I want to thank you guys for all the love, the support, people reaching out to me, sending me this, sending me that. You guys are amazing, man. And I'm wishing the best in you guys' life as we go through these dark and crazy times together, man. One love to the human race, baby. We got to come together around times like this. As you know, America right now is divided, a laughing stock. Millions and millions of people struggling right now, dying, have died. You should be fired up to go and vote. And I mean vote down the list, down the line. I want to send prayers out to you guys and your family. Prayers for Trump and his family. And as you know, they have wiped this poor man through the mud. Through the mud. And right now, as we speak, they're wiping him, still trying to wipe him through the mud. They're desperate. They know that we're winning. Could care less if the man just took a bullet. Could care less. Could care less if the man just took a bullet. They could care less. You've seen some of the remarks and people speaking on MSNBC, The View. I mean, CNN. Could care less if the man just took a bullet for the country. People could not, and then they wanted to compare that to Biden catching COVID a couple hours ago. It is disgusting, man. But we can't stop now. We got to continue to speak out, continue to stand our ground, continue to fight. I love you guys, man. I know we say landslide this, landslide that, but we can't get complacent. You guys are right, man. We can't stop now. But this one's coming from Benny, man. Secret Service whistleblower exposed the dark truth about Trump assassination. Oh boy, let's see what this is all about. Let's jump straight in. And I want to send a huge shout out to my brothers and sisters, man. Ronnie, Crowder, Samantha, you guys, man. My brother Mick, Lonnie, and Patrick. Man, you guys have been sending me a lot of amazing, like just some of the consistent people on the channel, family members on the channel that have been sending me, that emails me every single day, almost emails me every hour. You guys are amazing. I want to send a huge shout out to my brother Anthony too. Shout out to my brother Tony, man. I love you, brother. And sorry I have been we're still going through a lot right now with the hurricane recovering from over here in Houston, Texas. We got to send out more of you guys mega hats. So you're going to be receiving your mega hats within this week, next week, and week after next. And after this assassination attempt, there's been a huge back order. So when you might, like I said, it might take an extra week before you guys get your hats that we sent hats out to this week, because right now people are buying hats, merch, shirts, all kind of stuff like crazy. And a lot of people, new people, are on the Trump train, as we speak. So but again, we've already sent out thousands of hats these past almost 3 months now to you guys. And we're going to continue to be a blessing to people. We're going to continue to spread the love and put smiles on people's faces, man. As we're on a huge victory in November. Yes, indeed. Well, let's go and jump straight in. I can't take Benny in these intros, man. Sloped. Sloped. Oh, ma'am, just go go back to cracking open Pepsis. You can't make this up, man. Sloped.
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. Let's say you owned a bar in a college town and you had security. Most bars typically have security to check IDs and places like that, make sure there's no shenanigans or hooligans going in and messing things up. There was a loud noise, and your security did this. Your security crouched down, pissed their pants, and looked like they were ready to run the other direction. Certainly not defend you, the patrons of your bar, or anything. You'd be like, well, in my dive bar in the crummy college town, I'm going to fire that security. I'm going to not use that security because they've clearly failed at their job. Now, let's say that this wasn't some crummy bar, but the president of the United States, where the Secret Service agent was crouching down, hiding, literally using the body of President Trump to hide behind so that the bullets would hit President Trump and not her. Yeah, this is the single most despicable act I've seen. This is why I posted this, the absolute humiliation of these female Secret Service agents. Look at the disorder. They can't holster their weapons, gear falling to the ground, erratic, fearful movements, no show of force or composure. DEI, Secret Service, puts presidents' lives at risk.
Let me go on, hold on, let me go back. DEI. Didn't earn it. Not qualified.
This is why I posted this, the absolute humiliation of these female Secret Service agents. Look at the disorder. They can't holster their weapons, gear falling to the ground, erratic, fearful movements, no show of force or composure. DEI, Secret Service, puts presidents' lives at risk.
Did y'all see the back in the day when what's the name got shot at? Boy, that Secret Service, when Reagan, boy, they were standing on business. And they pulled out the yak. Man. Did y'all see those clips are all over X and Twitter of what happened? Man, oh man. Boy. Way different than the times that we're living in now. And there's a lot of DEI going on in all kind of industries, all kind of top officials. A lot of didn't earn it. A lot of unqualified. And this whole situation just not look good, y'all. It does not look good, man. All the information that we have right now, and the fact that they let them fire off a shot. They had almost 30 minutes to handle the situation. What? Then they got video of the fellow roaming. They got him roaming outside of the... What? You got people telling you, hey, this is hey. The fellow was up there lollygagging, getting it all planned and sorted out. And your response is sloped. Oh, just go back to cracking open Pepsis, why don't you?
Check out this image. Look, just train your eyes.
She can't even holster a weapon.
These women
can't even holster a weapon.
And how they can't holster their weapon. They're moving in such erratic, crazed fashion. Their gear, again, is falling to the ground. They look scared and totally unprofessional. And by the way, unhealthy, short women should not be guarding the life of probably the biggest target on Earth, which is President Trump. President Trump has the biggest footprint on Earth as a target. Now, these are obviously things that we've already covered. But what you'll notice is that when Donald Trump made his grand reappearance this week in Milwaukee, where we are right now, that his entire Secret Service detail was male. And the, let's just say the physiognomy of these guys was, I'm 6'5". That's with me. Look at the guys guarding Trump now. You can obviously see where Trump is. Get a load of the new Secret Service around Trump. Notice a difference? Wow, that's pretty shocking. That's quite remarkable. I don't see any more short, profoundly unhealthy women around President Trump anymore. This is why posts like this go viral. Secret Service agents before DEI is like this is like what a presidential sniper team should look like. Okay, this was a photo of a dude on Trump. This is actually a photo of a dude when Donald Trump walked out and held up the Bible during. So this is a White House. This is a Secret Service White House sniper. Okay, and see if you can spot the difference right here. I'm just gonna leave it to the comment section to spot the difference. Also, you know what? You can quite frankly spot the difference in the White House. You know, in the White House sniper, like the difference in these guys and the other sniper I just showed you. And so, if you're noticing these differences, you'd be right, because we have breaking news right now. These Secret Service agents that were flanking Donald Trump and these embarrassing Melissa McCarthy fake agents are exactly that. Many people saying, how could this person be in the Secret Service, right? Again, you wouldn't trust her to guard your college bar. You wouldn't trust her to guard your dive bar. Well, it turns out that based on news that broke literally seconds ago here, whistleblowers are coming forward saying that Melissa McCarthy, as we will lovingly call her, and this gaggle of dingbats, that these people aren't actually Secret Service agents. Oh yeah, now Benny, you might say, isn't President Trump the president? Like, isn't he president? Right? He's President Trump, and he's, I mean, based on the way things are going, he is the presumptive president, right? The future president in waiting. Shouldn't he get the best of the best? And we have a big country. We have like 350 million people in this country. So aren't there like a ton of people that would probably be qualified in this nation to guard President Trump? Yeah, there are. But according to Josh Hawley here, and let's read the tweet real fast, Trump's security detail working the event on Saturday were not even Secret Service. DHS assigned unprepared and inexperienced personnel to get Trump killed. I'll say it. Secretary Mayorkas, of course, who stands to be criminally prosecuted if President Trump becomes president again, right? Which he will. And every other assassination attempt, political assassination, legal assassination, they all failed, right? Character assassination. So Secretary Mayorkas almost begged for this to happen by putting inexperienced agents on, not even agents, literally people who are not Secret Service on president to guard President Trump's team. Let's read.
Oh, boy.
Secretary Mayorkas had a right to raise concerns about whistleblowers, your department's stunning failure to protect President Trump, Homeland Security. You're ultimately responsible for the agency component's Secret Service. That's right. A lot of people focusing on Kimberly Cheadle, but you're missing the actual real demon here, which is Secretary Mayorkas, who, of course, you well know. We call him Gollum because he looks just like Gollum. Whistleblowers have direct knowledge of this event. Approached my office. According to the allegations, July 13th rally was considered to be a loose security event. For example, direction canines were not used to monitor entry. Detection canines, sorry about that, detect threats in an unusual manner. Individuals without proper designations were able to gain access to the backstage areas. Department personnel did not appropriate policed security buffer around the podium, and they were not stationed at regular intervals around the security perimeter. In addition, whistleblowers' allegations suggest that the majority of DHS officials were not, in fact, Secret Service agents, but instead drawn from the Department of Homeland Security's investigations unit. This is especially concerning, given that these agents are unfamiliar with standard protocols typically used in these types of events, according to the allegation. As a member of the Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee, which has oversight and jurisdiction over your department, I will continue to investigate this department's staggering security failure. Oh, okay. So it turns out that they staffed Trump at the event where Trump at the event where they let a rooftop open and let an assassin literally crawl towards Trump and then fire off 7 shots. They effectively put on not the B team, not the C team, not the E team, the freaking Z team. Like, not even a letter in the alphabet for this team. Look at this, the humiliation here. Look at the holstering. You want to know why? You want to know why they behave like this? You know why? Like this, doesn't it make more sense that this is actually some Department of Homeland investigator who does paperwork all day? Doesn't that make more sense? Yes, it does. This whole thing has just been blown wide open. They put a bunch of dumbasses who are not familiar at all with the protocols of the Secret Service and are not physically capable of protecting President Trump. And I mean literally not physically capable of protecting President Trump, right? So it's like you look at every failure, like this one. This is a great example. Okay, I don't know this lady, and I'm not trying to come at her. Okay,
we're not trying to come at anybody, y'all. We're not sugarcoating. We're keeping it real. We're keeping it top dollar. It's the truth. You know? It's in the pudding. And just earlier, everybody's tweeting, and it's trending as well too, along with the views comments. We just did a video on the View because the View was trending about what they said about Trump and his family and what their comments on the assassination attempt, and they're calling for them to be canceled. But this Secret Service deal is still trending, and everybody's saying inside job, a setup. He was set up. Not looking good, man. Not looking good. It's sad when people saying RFK is better protected without the Secret Service. It's bad when comments like that have to be rang out. RFK is better protected right now without the Secret Service. That's bad, man.
All right. The last thing I'm trying to do here is not be fair to people. So let's just be totally and completely fair. All right. I'm not going to question this woman's motivations or intentions. All right. Or the quality of her work. Okay. Given the fact that she has physical limitations. And what are those physical limitations? Physical limitations are that she can't protect Trump in a live fire situation because President Trump is 2 feet taller than her. This is a matter of fact, okay? I know you hate biological fact, but this is a matter of biological fact. This woman is incapable of guarding President Trump's body because she can't cover him. That's it, okay? So why the hell is she there in a live fire situation? You'll notice the distinct difference between the professional agents and of course I asked this question, and it went thermonuclear viral. You'll notice the distinct difference between the professional looking agents and agents like this. And now it turns out, according to Josh Hawley, that these people were not experienced and they were not even Secret Service agents. DHS assigned unprepared and inexperienced personnel.
Can't make this up, man.
Was this intended to get Trump killed? Of course it was. I'm sorry. I'll say it, and it's time to start talking truth. The reality is that if you add up enough incompetence, is malice. Okay? So enough negligence added up, like if you add up, I don't really care because I'm not a mind reader, all right? I don't care what your soul says or what your mind was thinking. If you add up enough incompetence or negligence, it eventually adds to malice, period. Okay? I don't have to breed your soul to know that. So they were putting incompetent people on to protect Donald Trump, and what did it lead to? It led to Trump getting shot in the head. According to all available video, the assassination attempt, Secret Service had eyes on the target for minutes. Now we're learning for hours on end. And they let this.
First we heard 20 minutes, then we heard 30 minutes, and now we're here in an hour. Unbelievable, man. Then all the videos showing the 20-year-old kid walking around. And I know y'all say a 20-year-old, you're considered an adult, But 20-year-old somehow outfooled everybody. And then comes to find out they had their sight on them for over 30 minutes. And nothing was done. People at the on the side screaming, hey, there's somebody up there. Telling law enforcement or the security and law enforcement down at the bottom on the side. And Trump's still up there talking. Unbelievable. But I told y'all, man, things are finna hit the fan. Just like this, I told you that whistle's finna get to blowing. Things are finna hit the fan. And a lot of you guys' questions, they're finna get answered. The truth must shine in the light for the good and for the bad. Here it comes. Prayers for Trump in the comments. Prayers for Trump and his family in the comments. And I want to send prayers to you guys and your family as we're living in the most craziest and most darkest times ever. In the biggest history yet. The biggest history yet, y'all. The biggest history yet. We're living in it. And that picture is going to be in your kids' history books.
Assassin crawl into position and fire on Trump. Somebody gave the stand down orders. Who was it? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me if you can see the difference. Tell me if you can see the difference. Okay? Between that sniper and this sniper. Even the gear, even just the gear, even like the kit that he's carrying. Tell me if you can see the difference. Yeah, that guy's not a Secret Service sniper. That's the difference. This whole thing was just blown wide open. Okay, so stay tuned. We're going to stay on this story. The RNC convention is now over. Of course, we've been at the RNC convention, asking a lot of questions about this. We're going to stay on this story. This is the channel for truth. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.
Shout out to our boy Benny, man. Boy, this thing here is, I'm telling y'all, be ready, man. We're going to continue to bring you guys amazing updates. Call it for what it is, man. No sugarcoating it, man. We got a little journey until we get to November. So, we can't stop now. Got to keep fighting. Stand our ground. Got to keep stomping the ground. Can't get complacent, man. Prayers for Trump and his family. Prayers for you guys and your family. I love y'all, man. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. I encourage you to spread the love. America isn't America anymore right now. America is millions of people are struggling right now. Struggling. It's being real, man. I encourage you to spread the love, man. We got to come together. We got to unify, baby. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace and love, family.